Hey guys, Dave with Nerdarchy here, for Nerds by Nerds, hanging out with some of my esteemed colleagues.
I'm Ted.
I'm Nate.
And today we're hanging out at Philly Games Con. And I ran my first. Actually, this is my first gaming, like purely gaming convention. Like I've been to other things, Comic Con. I've been to Geek Fest, and I've probably been to some other like rinky-dink stuff. But this is the first thing that was like specifically just about gaming and a ton of RPGs as well as tabletops.
Right.
And it's definitely the first time I ever ran a game at a convention last night.
Nice. So how'd it go?
I was a little nervous at first. It was a hectic day, rushing to get here on time. Some things with the schedule got a little messed up. But I got here and I walk over. There was like 2 people at the table, and there's supposed to be like 4 to 6. I'm like, oh man, right? And then really soon after that, the gentleman, his wife, Delmar's wife, Natalie, shows up, and as well as this young kid Eli and his father Chris, and then there's another guy Tim at the table. So we had 5 players. It was a good game. I ran the Maze of Mandoon.
Nice.
Some of you guys may have watched that. If not, you can watch Maze of Mandoon. Not from the convention, but from the online game I've run.
Right.
And I don't know. They clapped when it was done. So I don't know if they're like it was finally over, thank God, or they enjoyed it. I think they enjoyed it. The father and son signed up for my next game. Tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, 8 o'clock. Who does that? Who games at 8 o'clock in the morning? I guess we do now. and not only that,
all rules are off.
Yeah. Not only that, Nate, they were in your game too.
Yes, they were in my game. It was a lot of fun. It said they had been in your game as well, and one of them, he's actually a subscriber, so I thought that was really cool to actually be gaming with our subscribers.
Yeah. Like at the one game that I ran, we had 3 subs.
Yeah,
nice.
That's really neat.
And then we've also run into several other people here that are subscribers of Nerdarchy. It's really cool, man. It's cool and disconcerting. Hey guys, if you meet us out in public somewhere, identify yourself.
Just let us know, who you are.
Yeah.
You recognize us as Nerdarchy. I ran into a guy and he just was like, "Oh, hey Ted," and just starts having a conversation with me. And just remember out there, if you're one of our watchers and you spend hours and hours listening to all of our great content, you might know us through our videos, but we don't know you. So if you just say, "Hey, I'm so and so, I love your stuff," there you go. That's all we need, and we'll just.
Well, you don't even have to say that part. You just say, "Hey, I saw you on the YouTube." So I'm like, "Oh, all right, cool."
Yeah,
and you can maybe throw your name out there for us. Throw a dog a bone.
Yeah, just the name and that you acknowledge that we're Nerdarchy, because like some of you guys are like, "Oh, you're internet celebrities or whatnot," and
well, maybe you are, Ted. I'm just a dude that rolls funny shaped dice.
That's the way we all feel. We're just guys that we roll dice and have fun.
So okay. Me and Nate have both run one game so far.
Yes, I ran a game. It was Night Terrors. It was like a chase horror game, and I really enjoyed playing. And one issue I found with it, while it was really great to game with our subscribers and also game with people I haven't met before, and also introduce some free 5th edition. That was a lot of fun as well. And
some converts there.
We might, they weren't so cool on 4th, but I think 5th is enough of 3.5 for them.
Nate's preaching the gospel.
Yeah. One at a time. Yeah. So I played 5th. It was really a light game. It was fun. They had a lot of fun, they were saying. And one of the things I had a problem with is I don't like going to concerts, and I don't like a whole bunch of crazy noise. And gaming in a con with, I don't know, like 100 gamers plus is a little bit too much for me.
There's like 20 tables in there, and if each of them has a DM and 5 players, that's quite a lot of people.
When you go outside of the main area where all the noise is, and you feel like someone has just stopped beating you, you're like, thank God they've stopped hitting me. And then it's like, come
on, man, that's part of the experience.
That's a little bit too much noise for me.
You gotta let the sound waves massage you, my friend.
I'm still a little shaky. So we ended up taking it up to the room that someone has that they had played until 2 or 3 in the morning the day before, because they were like, "Hey, let's keep playing this game." Nice. So had 2 hours in the room, and it just was nice, calm, really easy to talk instead of yelling at everybody across the table. It was a lot easier to do role playing and things like that.
I found I didn't have any problem with them hearing me, but like I do heavy construction for a living when I'm not hanging out with you guys. And, so sometimes it's a little bit harder for me to hear.
Yeah, I always have a problem making out what someone says, so a whole bunch of noise does not help my situation for figuring out what somebody said.
My games aren't until tomorrow, so, all this hype on I can't hear, and I don't want to go over this distraction. It's like,
I'm hoping the 8 o'clock game people will be still sleeping and it won't be as loud and rambunctious, and we'll be able to get it in before the masses arrive.
Right.
But
we'll find out. We'll have to see.
Yeah, so far I'm enjoying. What are you running tomorrow, man?
I'm doing Fate. Scott, who's a player in my game, he ran Fate Accelerated for us a while back. He's a player in my game, and he talks about all the great aspects of what Fate is.
And I really liked when he did the DMing for Fate Accelerated.
Right. So I'm like, what? Let me give that a shot. Let me give that a shot and let me try something new. So I'm like, what? Let me go with that. And there's a lot of 5e games here. So maybe the Fate stuff will.
There's a lot of Fate games going on too. There's actually a lot of different kinds of games going on.
Yeah, that's right.
Fiasco, Fate, Leverage, Deadlands,
those are just the RPG games.
Shadowrun,
Star Wars, Shadowrun.
And they had a whole bunch of Adventure League too.
Oh yeah. So just off the top of my head, and then there's also tabletop games. There's miniature games.
Right.
But I just want to say, Ted's running his first Fate Accelerated game at a con.
Yeah,
it's pretty ballsy.
Yeah, I think
the pair on this guy.
Yeah, 5th edition.
Actually, you might notice Nerdarchy Ryan is not in the video.
Because he's in the game right now.
He's running Crow Kylo right now as 5th edition, kind of like a Cthulhian creepy 5e game.
And what is it? Almost 11 p.m.
Something like that. Yeah. So that he's off doing that while we're out here shooting videos.
There you go.
So with that, hey, maybe you guys, your con goers, your veterans, we just kind of popped our cherry tonight, and maybe you'd like to give us some feedback, some tips, some pointers for next time. Let us know what your experiences have been, things that you liked, the things that you didn't like. Whatever. You can put them in the comments below. While you're at it, like, share, subscribe.
Check us out at nerdarchy.com.
You can also join the conversation over on Reddit.
So until next time,
Stay nerdy.